This is about the Unleashing Heroes, the incredible world of search and rescue dogs. This is about the fascinating world of search and rescue dogs and their missions around the world. These four-legged heroes have been working tirelessly to save lives in various situations. So, let's take a look at some of the recent places where search and rescue dogs have made a difference. We will also discover how these incredible canines are trained to save lives in the most challenging situations, from natural disasters to missing person cases. We'll explore the unique bond between these heroic dogs and their handlers and witness firsthand the dedication, skill, and teamwork that make them an essential part of an emergency response teams. Join us as we celebrate the unsung heroes of search and rescue missions and learn how these amazing dogs make a difference in our world every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Here are search and rescue dogs, recent missions and heroic acts along with training. The first segment is earthquake response. First up, we have a group of search and rescue dogs that were deployed to assist in an aftermath of a devastating earthquake. These brave canines work alongside their handlers to locate survivors trapped under rubble, using their keen sense of smell and agility to navigate the dangerous terrain. Their efforts were instrumental in saving numerous lives and providing comfort to those affected by the disaster. Here, there was a major earthquake that was magnitude of 7.8 that happened in Turkey, where thousands of homes were demolished and at least 7,000 people died, and survivors were still being pulled out of the rubble. Working for days, they couldn't see any more people on the surface but could hear voices. This is when they gathered the search and rescue breeds all over the world to help find people dead and alive trapped in the rubble. In these hard situations is where search and rescue breeds are very useful in these difficult situations, because the rescue dogs have over 200 million scent receptors in their noses and can find the smallest scents and can smell things up for months to years, where humans only have 5 million sensors. This is where search and rescue dog breeds can be a very big help in saving lives. Here we have another search and rescue dog saving situation. This is an earthquake that happened in Mexico with a magnitude of 7.1, in which dozens of buildings tumbled into a mound of rubble and were severely damaged in an overpopulated part of Mexico City, where it is hard for humans to find buried victims, whereas dogs can find the victims by their smell. Here is another story on search and rescue dog named Frida during the Mexico earthquake. Every day, Frida would put on her goggles and be ready to sniff out any victims she would find in any disastrous situation. During the earthquake, she rescued 12 lives and uncovered 40 bodies that were trapped in the rubble. She also helped locate schools where 19 children had died, but 11 were rescued. Frida had help from another dog breed named Milda, who helped rescue and find 2 bodies. These are very dedicated dog breeds that love humans and do their jobs well. The second segment is flood relief efforts. Next, we have search and rescue dogs that were called upon to help during severe flooding. As waters arose and people were stranded, these dogs were able to locate and rescue individuals who were trapped in their homes or vehicles. Their ability to swim and maneuver through the floodwaters made them invaluable assets during these challenging times. These search and rescue breeds are called to help in Montecito, California. Due to a muddy flood storm, these first responders are from Santa Barbara, Los Angeles. One of the main breeds is named Roxy, which is a wonderful search and rescue breed that is trained to find humans by their scent. These rescue dogs can go into small areas that adults cannot get into. Searching for victims can take up to weeks, going through a full neighborhood to make sure nobody is trapped in their homes. These are canine units that join the search and rescue to search for people that are missing due to a flood that occurred in the middle of the night in Reservoir Hills, Durban. Next, we have canines training that are called super swimmers rescue dogs that save lives from someone who is in trouble and needs rescuing from the water. They have been working with vulnerable children through adults for 26 years, teaching water safety. Here they are practicing mock rescues, working with these large breeds breeds is like working with gentle giants. They know that they need to be very careful, especially with someone with disabilities, and need to be gentler with these dogs. They are very sensitive and love humans. The third segment is wilderness search missions. Here, in another recent mission, search and rescue dogs were deployed to locate missing hikers in the vast wilderness area. With their incredible tracking abilities, these dogs were able to pick up the scent of lost individuals and lead their handlers to the location. Thanks to the dogs' efforts, the hikers were found safe and sound. These dogs are trained to look for any area to find any missing person that is lost in the wilderness or mountainous areas. When they find a person lost or distressed, they will bark and run back to the volunteers and lead them to where the person is laying. Here we have another beautiful story of this loving rescue dog breed saving a squirrel that was stranded in the flooded waters. Dog breeds love their humans, but will save and love other animals as well. Now for the fourth segment is the avalanche rescue. Lastly, we have a team of search and rescue dogs that were sent to the scene of a massive avalanche. These dogs were trained to detect the scent of humans buried beneath the snow, and their quick response time was crucial in locating the rescuing survivors before they froze to death. Their bravery and skill in such a dangerous environment are truly commendable. Here, this search and rescue dog is named Erna. This photographer wanted to capture the intelligence of this dog and her job, which is to rescue people from an avalanche or snow incident. The photographer wanted to bury himself to see firsthand to see how she responded. Erna is trained on how to detect where they are and to help dig them out of their situation. To his surprise, he saw how accurate and determined that was on Erna's face, wanting to dig him out as soon as possible. How incredible. Now we have trained rescue dogs at the Search Dog Foundation that are trained to search for anyone in standing buildings, the rubble of collapsed buildings, and people who get trapped in cars. And they are trained with first-hand responders and firefighters. They are trained for 2 weeks before getting certified by FEMA. These search and rescue dogs are the only tool they have to find unconscious people, buried victims that it takes a human hard to find. These are just a few examples of the incredible work that search and rescue dogs do every day that risk their lives to save lives. Their dedication, skill, and bravery make them a true heroes in our eyes. We hope you enjoyed learning about their recent missions and training of these incredible breeds. Please give a like and subscribe and stay tuned for more Simple Dog Facts videos.